And welcome back to a special Who Would Win. This goes out to God of Death, What If, whose graduation was today. I wanted to get to it today. I was thinking I might have to push it to tomorrow, but I did get to it today because I got out of my movie early. I'll do my review, by the way, for Top Gun tomorrow. Little spoiler. Thumbs up. Um, but this one goes to, like I said, this goes out to God of Death, What If, who has the question, who would win in a fight? Yeah. Who would win in a fight? Cosmic Armor Superman or Thought Robot Superman versus Geras from Mortal Kombat. Geras is a servant to a keeper of time and architect of the universe, Destiny, Chronica. As a creation of Chronica herself, he possesses godlike strength and the ability to manipulate the sands of time. His most notable attribute, however, is he is impervious to death. As a fixed point in time, he is able to recover from all manner of wounds, even fatal ones, within matters of minutes, if not seconds. He has died 1,000 times over, each time coming back stronger and wiser due to his immortal lifespan and apparent immortality. He has witnessed various key events throughout his time, such as the Ice Age, the Great Kung Lao's defeat at the hands of Goro, and even fought the former before. He also exhibits the traits of a scholar. As a witness of many lifetimes and timelines, he studies and collects knowledge of immeasurable events, cultures, people, and as a result, has an impressive knowledge of the realms and denizens that inhabit them. His powers basically are all about time manipulation. His control over time includes being able to stop the flow of time, teleport, rewind it, replay previous events. He can stop the flow of time. He can freely interact with opponents who are oblivious to his next move and completely unaware of it. His ability to rewind time is useful against enemies who successfully dodges attacks, as he can simply rewind and basically just rearrange the attack. He is basically at a fixed point in time created by Chronica herself. I might be mispronouncing that name, sorry. He is granted a degree of immortality, being able to revert back to the moments before his demise. Additionally, he grows stronger and wiser each of his deaths, empowering him to the point where he might be on par, if not outright exceeded, the power of both gods and elder gods, with only Raiden, Sindel, and Shao Kahn managing to defeat the construct, with the former defeating him and banishing him to the Sea of Blood, with the latter two defeating him in the Soul Chamber in an alternate timeline. His durability alongside his healing factor makes him near impervious to attacks, as he's able to instantly heal from getting shot by a barrage of bullets, allowing him to simply shrug it off and continue fighting, sustaining massive damage to his being. Takes longer for Geras' healing factor to restore, as it took longer to recover from the decapitation of Kung Lao's hat. When regenerating or even reviving, the sands of time themselves help rebuild him. Help rebuild him. The element of sand is one of the few things he can control. He can harden sand to make durable enough walls. Basically, use it for weapons, stuff like that. So this guy is a super. Actually, like even by Mortal Kombat standards, this is a super powerhouse of a dude. Like he's basically immortal, truly immortal. He manipulates time. He's impervious to any real long-lasting damage. He's basically like a doomsday. He always comes back stronger. He gets his teeth kicked in by Thought Robot Superman, by Cosmic Armor Superman. The reason for this is actually very simple. It is basically not just the abilities of Thought. I keep saying Thought Robot, which is partly what he's actually known as, but Cosmic Armor Superman. It's not just solely Cosmic Armor Superman, but it's what what he's capable of doing. But Cosmic Armor Superman, just as a concept alone, is a being that far supersedes anything that Geras is. Hold on one second. I'm trying to get the proper page up here so I can reference it properly. Hold on here. So Thought Robot is basically a higher dimensional. He's a remnant of the science monitor Dax Nova. I hate ads. I hate when they do this. The extension of the monitor mind over the overvoid that examined the multiverse and split it in two. It was left floating next to the creation in void until the monitor sphere formed around it and became incorporated into the story of the monitor race. In their legends, it was a weapon left behind by the Radiant One, Dax Nova, who proposed it was to combat the greatest threat to the multiverse, Mandrake, the Dark Monitor. However, Thought Robot is beyond that, in that like Superman. It's not truly a Superman per se. It is a bunch of Superman that basically commandeered this being and then took the form of Superman. Now, that being said, the reason that this is already a being that far supersedes anything really in the Mortal Kombat world is this is a literal living embodiment of the story of Superman. This is a being that exists so long as Superman's stories are to be told. He is completely and utterly, he has berserk, like strength beyond strength, energy absorption, cosmic awareness, dimensional manipulation. There's a scene where he literally just like has a little universe, a galaxy floating in his fingers. He is fourth wall aware. He is aware. He can break the fourth wall, and he has immediate adaptation to any power that is used against him. Like he'll see something used against him, it could hurt initially, but he'll just adapt to it. He is a multi-dimensional, he's not even like a multiversal. He's like well beyond multiversal. I don't know. I believe they say, he's a 4-dimensional being, woken up by the pure thought. He is powered by symmetry, memories, duality, probabilities, and possibilities. A doomsday machine entered by the monitors. A sentinel suit designed for a single purpose, to protect all existence from the ultimate enemy. A plot device. It took the combined energies of the antimatter Ultraman and the positive matter Superman to signal and power it. It took the form of a giant Superman while controlled by Kal-El. The robot fought and defeated Mandrake, and in the end, he pushed Mandrake into the overboard, discovering his original identity in the process. The battle left him blinded and damaged beyond repair. Before he falls, the robot engraves his own tombstone with a warning. It's a weird ass story. The point is that yes, Geras is extremely powerful, and maybe initially he could throw Superman off with time manipulation powers, but because he's so much higher a level of being outright, because he has the ability to adapt to anything thrown at him, he's just truly beyond anything that, and pretty much any Mortal Kombat character, even like the one being, he's well beyond honestly even that guy. So there's no one really in the Mortal Kombat universe. Hell, there's no one really in most universes that could really take on this being. I did a versus one time back a while ago that dealt with him versus Ewok from Bleach, who has the Almighty, which if you don't know what that does, allows him to see every possible future outcome and manipulate it to his advantage. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it was like because of that ability being so freaking hacked as well. I'm like, this really was one of those things where I was like, I think I leaned towards Ewok, but ultimately, I probably should have leaned more towards Thought Robot or Cosmic Armor Superman due to the nature of being fourth wall aware. I probably should have. But either way, to me, this is a stomp in Cosmic Armor Superman's favor. But that's just my opinion. What do you think of the comments below? Until then, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Happy graduation, God of Death, What If? And see you for the next one. Sorry, it's getting late and people are kind of sleeping upstairs, so I'm trying to keep it down a little bit. Anyway, I'll see you for the next one. Have a good one.